Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time once again for some more of the Die in Mordheim challenge in Mordheim, City of the Damned. Here once again we have the Brides of the Comet, and before I dive straight into my next match, let's try that one again, shall we? Before I dive right into my next match, there are a few things I should address. First of all, this hero slot needs to be filled. Technically, according to the rules of the challenge, I should have filled it immediately before pressing the next day button. However, I had enough money to fill it, so it's not going to make a huge difference one way or the other. And the other thing is the veteran system. Now, I already have the Explorer skill maxed, which I was allowed to do initially. However, I was also aware that at some point I would be allowed to take the Negotiator skill. Right? But I wasn't sure when, and I thought to myself, is it when I hit Warband rank 5? So I went and checked the rules of the challenge. I did. I went and checked. In fact, I have that very page open in the background. And I quote here, after the third failure, so yes, you cannot complete primary shipment requests 3 times. The fourth failure will mean the end of the warband, so be careful. So, I had to fail the first 3 initial warpstone delivery requests. As soon as I failed that third delivery request, I was allowed to go and max out the Negotiator skill. So I should have done that ages ago. I will do that now. These are the only veteran skills I'm allowed to use, so I might as well enjoy the extra time. Now we do not have a we do not have a shipment request active at the moment, and I don't think that extra 3 days will eat into the time until that request is made. However, as soon as that request is made, then it will be active, so that's all good. It does mean that theoretically with the extra time we could have sent a bit of extra warpstone to these other 2 factions and built them up a little, but that's okay. We're doing that now. So here, what do I want? First off, I'm not allowed for freebies. I could put a henchwoman in there. Unusual, I know. A sister superior would be nice. It's very nice to have 2 sister superiors, although generally you'll have 1 in reserve and 1 active. Having both active is nice, but rare. Since I'm not allowed to use reserve slots unless it's to bench a couple of heroes to hire an impressive, I won't be doing that, obviously. So, if I do take a second sister superior, that is a very big commitment. And also, while I did shrink down the game to read out that section of the rules, I should have of course checked everything's recording, and it all is. How good. So that's a very big commitment to having a fighty heroine who runs around fighting stuff and doesn't really get to do much else. It would be very nice to get a new purifier, but given how things worked out for the last one, maybe that's not the best choice right now. We already have an augur, so that leaves us with the smuggler and the wolf priest of Ulrich. Here's what I'm thinking. If I don't take a purifier, then Anya will be our only character capable of casting healing spells. However, I'm also not allowed to purchase experienced warband members, just in case anyone was wondering, because that would actually be not a bad... I don't know, actually, that's like slightly more expensive than an inexperienced Sister Superior. That's expensive. Well, he's got a helmet, I suppose, and 200 flail. Anyway, so I would like to get another purifier, but I think she can wait. What I could do is I'm definitely going to get a smuggler. It might be nice to get the Wolf Priest of Ulrich instead of the signifier. His spells are more support, aggressive support and defensive support oriented, and he's a very tough, tanky, sturdy fellow. But he doesn't have the healing support capabilities that the purifier would have. That being said, even more so, the smuggler brings a lot by way of mobility and flexibility that the sisters often lack. So I'm actually going to hire her. And she should be called Molly Blackwater, because that's the kind of name a smuggler lass might have. There we go. Let's get her some nice equipment. We got some nice light blue armor here, you know, that's good. Help keep her alive a bit. Now she gets a bit of a dud waistcoat. And now we have these bits of equipment that we held off on. Okay, so I can sell the hunting rifle. Straight up sell. And here we can give her a blue dagger. Maybe actually a blue axe. No. We'll give her the dagger though. Okay. And I could sell those things now, but I've got colours to play with. So we're changing this scarf. Is it changing down here as well? No. Right. Good to know. So, something more muted and darker. Or are we changing with shirt? So of course now the problem is, now she looks like she's out of Toy Story, you know. One of the Toy Story films. I don't know which one because I haven't actually seen it. Well, that's not too bad, but let's go back up here to some... Oh, hello, that's quite nice, actually. Can I get a blue shirt with a less white neck scarf? The answer is probably actually no. He says, finding out there are more further down. Oh joy, all these decisions and choices. So there's only the one blue shirt. Okay. And the blue shirt had... Okay, no, that can kind of work. Alright. Ooh! Now we're getting pretty. That actually is pretty good, but let's see what else we can... It kind of works a little bit, but let's see if we can get something a little more camouflaged. I'm kind of liking 11 there, to be honest. Yeah. Right, let's... Ooh. Ooh, yeah. I'm liking that a bit better. Okay, okay. And a crappy hat. Can we give her a helmet? Wow, we can. Oh, right, of course you have a Morion. Or Conquistador helm. She may need it, actually. It does affect perception, so okay, let's not give her a helmet just yet. Amulet? Okay, sure. And we do have items here we should be looking to use. If we give her a talisman to give her the increased magic resistance in case she needs it, because she may very well need it. But we should leave these empty for carrying stuff. Right. That is... I'm quite happy with the sleeves, so yeah, she's ready to go. Okay, we're going to have 2 warband members sitting out this next match. And, of course, because it is a deadly, because of the rules of a deadly challenge, this means Molly will be our new sitting duck. Well, no, Molly and Esther. Okay, so we want to be careful of those 2. This is going to hurt, isn't it? Alright. I just hope it's not a stand up and fight mission. On the plus side, after this mission we get 2 people out of injury recovery, which has got to help, right? Okay. Here we go. Oh, this is going to hurt. And as usual with the Die in Mordheim Deadly Challenge, it's always launch mission, never launch and deploy, which hurts like hell, but it is what it is.
Your scouts have discovered a rival warband in the vicinity. These warriors are clustered around their wagon, making them a very attractive target.
Well, very attractive if they start to spread out and thin out so we can pick them off one at a time. Okay, where are we? What have we got?
A new round has started.
Oh! A slow enemy. Alright. Well, we are here to find all the warpstone. Let us endeavour to do so. An unexpected success there. Alright. Trap is noted, and there is the edge of the map. Which means that is not blocked. Ooh. Where's the enemy? We do not see... right, let's see. North and west, so I'm going to say south and east, probably that way. Right. So if we cut across here... They are near their wagons, so they're not going to be too near to us. They're a long way off, he says, hopefully. Oh, that is freaking out over there. Look at that overreacting. Just swaying backwards and forwards rapidly. Oh, that is really bad news, actually. They may be a lot closer to us than we initially believed. Oh well. No ambush stance. We want to keep her here where the wall can at least restrict the amount of enemies who can get around her. They've also managed to pick up a piece of warpstone already. That's like pick up a penguin, but with warpstone. Which of course means that once again they have it within easy reach and we do not. They do have the advantage of the map, and the AI of course doesn't know the difference between player knowledge and character knowledge and always abuses it because it doesn't know better. So if all the enemies are like just over there-ish and not too far away, we want to be careful. I'm almost inclined to say another Sisters Warband, but not with this music. Is this Chaos music? It might be Chaos music. If so, they've invested a lot in morale for Chaos, which is interesting. I was going to... Oh, hello. I was going to go putting points into... Right, enemies are over that way somewhere. I can go the long way around the buildings, that won't help. I'd better go provide backup. There we go. This is going to be painful, I think, because maybe, it could be chaos or mercenaries, maybe. I'll know when I see them. Alright, alright. So, for now, our smuggler has the black powder trap, where she basically puts a bag full of gunpowder down on the floor and sets a booby trap. It's a really nice skill in multiplayer matches when they want to come rob your cart and you just like booby trap the cart. I mean, it's nice for other things as well, and success, nice. Could we have some warpstone, please? Apparently not. But what we do have over here I mean, that's where all the violence is going on, right? I wanna go up there and see if I can find anything, but oh, sod it. Yep, I do. So this was a worthwhile diversion, and there's the edge of the map. Okay, nasty cursed effect, but that's alright. We just keep running back towards the wagon. We can drop this off. And you know what? Just in case of trouble, throw up an Overwatch stance as well. Not that we're expecting to see enemies this early in the match. But hey, if she's got to come running back extra distance to here, then let her run in style. That's not warpstone over there, is it? It's not quite glowing enough. Okay. I need to make room for other people to come through. Other people like Lubyanka Luden, of course. Who might as well actually stand out here in the open to get a good look at the situation. Ambush stance as well, because why not? Well, because Clara Dietmar's going to keep failing stupid checks, that's why. Right. So what we should do now is absolutely run in front of her here and get that shield up, because the enemy might rush out and attack her. I don't think they will.
A new round
and I
has
think
started.
I saw treasure. Alright. We can live with a failure. I mean, it's not ideal. But if we... Oh, we can't quite make it. So if we run to, like, here... Oh, hello, it's nice. That's even nicer. Excellent. So that worked out quite nicely for us. We have 2 fragments of warpstone. 2's better than none. And, even nicer still, the 2 members of Warband carrying it are the ones we want to keep furthest away from the front lines, so they can be running around taking it back to the cart. The fact that the enemy is picking up even more warpstone and probably not bringing it back to us is somewhat disappointing, but hey, could be worse. You know, they could be beating us into the ground as well, and with the deadly difficulty that could still happen. And by could, I mean most probably will when they find us, unless we get better positioning. Nope. Sisters it is. That's a sister name if ever I saw one. Eloise Kirschhausen. Of course, Eloise is more Bretonian sounding than Imperial, but it just about works. Right. Okay, their death bubble against ours. We can death bubble, they can death bubble. Let's death bubble together. I see warpstone. I want the warpstone, I probably can't have it, and I should stop right here. For the very obvious reasons. Disadvantage here is they started all together, so if they come rush us, they have the advantage of the deadly difficulty stat boosts. So they deal extra damage, they have extra health, which means they probably spend their build points a bit differently to us. Now, Molly here is going to run like the wind and drop this off for us. There we go. And then she's running back this way to hopefully provide ranged support if needed. Okay, that's quite a lot of ranged support in all fairness. Ljubianka, support your mistress. Right. Yes, there's warpstone on the floor there, but you ain't gonna get it. Well, not without drastically overextending yourself. The ambush stance almost feels wasted here, but it isn't quite. I mean, it basically is. We've gone too far. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go too far a little bit further. Throw up an ambush stance. And then next round. Right. There's no quick way through there, so we're going back this way. Also, we have a stupid sister to worry about. She's stupid. There's not a lot we can do about that. And she's probably about to fail another stupidity check. Yep.
A new round has started.
There's a demon. There's a plague bearer of Nurgle somewhere in the city. If it's going for our enemies, that is great. Not because it might do a lot of damage to them, but because it is dividing their numbers. It's dividing the amount of sisters they can deploy against us. You know what, Esther? Try. Just try. Just in case there's even more warpstone in this building. There is not even more warpstone in this building. The next one along, though... Ooh. Are we brave? Yes. Are we foolhardy? Maybe. How would we get into that one? That door looks like it is closed. But if we are lucky... It is closed. Okay. So we'd be needing to find a way around. Okay. Never mind. I see treasure. And it's beautiful. And it shall be mine. In theory. That is not much of a dodge stance, to be honest. And hopefully those 3-4 sisters we see, at least 2 or 3 of them are going to be fighting the demon. Esther's going to need some serious support, though. Actually, against sisters, stealing the idol of the enemy warband, that's one of the few enemies we could theoretically complete that objective against. Because taking the idol will not lower their morale to the point where they're automatically going to run away and surrender. Because they have good high morale like us. Also, they are slow, so as we run away with it cackling with glee, they will not be able to catch us easily, so we might actually be able to get away with it and get it back to our wagon before the end of the match. I'm liking this idea. However, she gets shot at and missed. Ooh, 52%. Oi! I wanted that! You're gonna go fight the demon now, aren't you, and deny me my treasure? No! Oh joy. Double joy! Yeah, that's right. You get whacked with a hammer. You get whacked with a hammer again. 311 wounds to start. That's just not right. As opposed to our 182. See, that's what deadly difficulty means. Oh. My god, she just never stops. Because she has more ranks than us for a start, and more experience, because they get to choose who has their experience points, and their henchwomen are going to have the least. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's bad news. And she's magically ridiculously fast. I like the miss there. However, we need to get in here and make this fight happen. So, bundle on in. Bosh. Sigmar, grant us the might to smite your enemies. No, no, don't. We need to do healing right now. Look at that life bar. That is not healthy. And we failed. I'm not going to try again, because bad things like that could happen. I am going to try violence. Excellent. The great equalizer. Yes. Okay, maybe they're a bit further away, but it looks like the demon might have been right near their starting area. And if so, that's great news for us. I think she's coming this way. And there's something on the floor there which looks really tempting. It looks like a dead body that has not been looted. So we're going to reload. And who would we be shooting at? You. That is a terrible chance to hit. We could also run this way. Let's do that. Yeah. And then set up an Overwatch stance just in case we do find him trying to sneak round this edge anyway. You know what, Eloise? You deserve this. You deserve it again. And yeah, why not? Go on then. That's good. That was some well-earned damage right there. Now, we can bundle her or go for the novice. The novice will definitely be easier to take down, and I don't think with 2 attacks we're going to be able to finish her off. Okay, yeah. So my understanding here is I could give their heroine a 3rd target to choose to attack, or I could give this novice 2 targets to choose. And I'm thinking giving the novice an alternate target is a good idea. Because the AI, after it lands its first attack, likes to switch to a 2nd target. Now this often means it will go for the weaker target first, the stronger target first, then redirect to the more vulnerable target. But that's not always the case. However, we're 3 on 2 here, which means we can enjoy looking at them maybe getting all alone checks soon, but yeah, that's alright, wasn't expecting her to join in anyway. Right. Let's get near the fight. No expectations, but we are close. And on to round 3.
A new round has started.
It does feel odd that the slothful demon of Nurgle, being a slow, rotting thing, has such a high initiative. Mechanically it makes sense because of the way it works, but it's also really weird. Right, we have this to pick up. If we go this side, just there, and then run it back to the cart, I see that as a very good idea. Look, I know our cart's down there. I see our stupid sister standing still, not doing anything. At least she'd better be ours. Right. And now they get 6 turns in a row. Which hopefully means they beat up the demon a bit. And don't hurt us at all. And if our stupid sister does pass her check, I will be looking up this way to see if I can see our novice from where she is. Oh, their leader is, I want to say, coming into view or just hiding in the building there. I see. So they could be running away from the demon. Oh, interesting. Hello. Yeah, alright, you've hit her. Yeah, keep that up. That's great. I mean, I'm going to regret encouraging you to do that soon, but for now, it's okay. Yeah. Have your second chance. I doubt you'll get a third at this point because you're going to be like a rank 2 or 3 character. I think now would be a really good time to heal our... Oh god, no. No spells. Just hammers. We're just trying for the finish here. Got it. And you were carrying lots of warpstone, and we really like lots of warpstone, so we would like to have that, please. Thank you. So we're now on like 5, 6 out of the 9 picked up. Good. And they've only got 3. And one of those 6 is in our cart, so theoretically we are doing well this mission. I have a new plan. I run this way. It's like walk this way but with running. And I may regret this, but here we go. Oh, that's a lot of warpstone. So the initial plan was to stay near our heroine and get the move boost on her, but for now I'm like, hey, look at all that. Wow. Yeah, that's just gorgeous. Keep the Overwatch shot. And pick up a load of that. I mean, she's only got 2 slots to carry. But 2 slots is 2 slots, you know? And we have another sister coming through soon. Throw up a defensive stance and see how the rest of the round plays out. Right. I'm tempted to disengage here. But I might as well get a few attacks in first. Like 2. There we go. And if I then move to here... If I go to the edge of this... right here, like this... There we go. That's exactly what I wanted, and then run back here and hold position. Agatha, you did not fail any kind of check because you are not the other one. Yes, I know. Great character memory, name memory there. But hey, whack. She whacked you like ruby wax, but without the bad acting. Or the incredible volume. Hooray! But can we at least... Yeah, we're good.
Has started.
Clara, thank you for allowing me during your stupidity check to verify that you were the sister I had seen. Okay. So... this does mean we should be... Look, I'm just going to try and solidify this warpstone claim, okay? But it does mean maybe I should forget the warpstone on the ground and go for the enemy idol. Tricky. I think the longer the demon can keep them busy, the greater my chances of getting the idol. And I should not rush it. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Okay, we can live with a comet. The problem will be, if we take this Solveig down, then we will have... Oh yeah, run, please do. I mean, you're gonna get smacked a lot. And you might come back, which is then a problem for us. But you are one we have to not chase, even though you're probably carrying nice juicy pieces of warpstone for us. Wait, terror as well? Ah, different warband member. Right. We do need to hold her up. However, there's a big fight over there, and if that demon gets loose, Anya is one of our cornerstones. No, I think we do need to just lock in here. And say, hey, how long is that extra casting cost going to be sticking around? Oh, jaw strike. Ouch. Okay. At least another round. Okay. So if we just get a few hits in here, and not everything, you know, just enough to keep her busy and keep her concerned. Enemy turn here could be important. Right. Now. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of warpstone here. Also, I don't know how distant their wagon is, but it may be worth running for it. However, I also feel it's not worth running if I don't reload. This may be a mistake. In theory, someone else can go and pick those up. I see their wagon. I should not be sending Molly out here on her own. She should definitely be accompanied. Also, Dorothea has need to be near the enemy. But hey, do I boost her? No, I don't. This time I get up near the front and just slowly work my way up there. Hey, I'm in the fight already. I can stay in the fight and keep fighting. And I'm forcing all alone checks by being here, so that's good as well. We have a successful stupidity check from Clara Dietmar, which means she needs to get as near the fight as possible, because it may be the only chance she gets. And we do throw up that ambush stance just in case someone comes in range, which they probably won't do before her next turn. Right, Agatha. My girl, there's a lot of warpstone over here that needs to be picked up. You're not going to get it to it this turn at all. But you might get to some of it next turn, and that is crucial.
A new round has started.
Of course, the demon over there is busy fighting, keeping them very occupied. And I think we may be able to sneak the banner out. First off, let's drop off our delivery. Come on, it's just there, on the line. It is on the line, as they say in tennis. And apparently I can be serious. Man, his hair wasn't even remotely as curly as mine. Right, so this is where it gets tricky, because if she comes running down there, comes down here to fight, we have a bit of a problem. So no ambush stance. And now we let them fight the demon. The demon will not last forever. I mean, he's doing a pretty good job, I think. But we don't have a good look at him. And if he is defeated, they come bundling out of that house and deck the living shit out of us. So... Oh! She's a hunter? Fine. I mean, if she's going to pass all alone checks, that's really useful to know, actually. So we're not trying to take her out, we're trying to keep her occupied. Oh, that was interesting. Uh-oh. That is looting her own fallen sister, so we can live with that. And attacking Lubyanka, who is a pretty tough sod. She can take it, theoretically. At this point, it's a fairly sound theory. Alright, 2 on 2, let's do this. Hammers! And now, let's attempt to punish this heretical bint. We'll teach her to think a dagger and shield and heavy armor is a sensible combination. Disgustingly, actually, with the way this game is designed, it... Look, the AI does it so often, it's got to be a decent thing. It's trying for the protection of the heavy armor and trying to offset it with the initiative bonus from the dagger. I'm just going to check. Good, we do have space. That's good. Now, our opponents may have guarded their cart. In fact, they often do. However, yep, they do. Oh god, that's a lot of damage. We're screwed. However, if we can get rid of this sister here, it'll bring them that little bit closer to the break point. We are screwed because we do not have the blue points there to do good stuff. And our heroine is too far away. I called it and it was just... Right. Let's hope that's their only defender, because otherwise we are losing our smuggler. Actually, we're probably losing her anyway, the amount of damage she's taken. Right. Can I have this one, please, without having to spend another blue point? That'd be so nice. Yeah. I can even pick up 3 more? Why, that's wonderful. So I'm going to run to just between these two. There we go. Lovely. Okay, at this point it might actually be worth losing a smuggler. The amount we are picking up. I mean, we don't want to lose a smuggler, right? We absolutely do not want to. But hey, we are picking up so much warp stone that it's actually working out really nicely for us. And we should cut round this way, because going that way is cleared, this way takes us as a distraction. So if they defeat the demon and come rushing out of the house there, we will have one sister there, admittedly carrying a lot of warp stone, to keep them occupied. I think they only have the one warband member guarding their wagon. But I also think now we can run through this way. I called it. Yeah, come over here and try that. Dorothea, you're now on flag duty. Regrettably. Also, there's a chunk of warpstone over there, I believe, that the smuggler is carrying that you need to pick up. And they brought a smuggler as well. How nice. How delightful. Yeah, on the shield, love. On the shield. You know it makes sense. Whoa, smack! Goes for hammer. Oh, great. You horrible, horrible person. Yeah, thank you for failing. Sometimes it can happen to the enemy as well. Okay. Well, we've nearly got all our turns to coming up now. They'll just have one more. I'm glad I spent that one on the shield, to be honest, because now I get to do this. Nice, 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 nice. And I'll try again. I think she's going down, boys. I think she's going down. Because while we want their flag, we also want to, you know, get their morale down nice and low. It'll be 16 for the flag. That'll take them down to 62. Is she worth 14? Quite probably. Is she worth 14? I doubt it, but let's find out. By virtue of considerable amounts of excess damage. Yeah, we're not winning this one, are we? Well, not on the objective anyway. They'll probably break and run before we get to... We might get their flag, but we're not going to get it back. Hey. No disengage for you. Worth checking. Because if we could break and run to help over there, we absolutely should. Okay. I bet I still can't disengage. Yep, thought so. So these are the two nutters who are just going to stay here and finish her off. Preferably really slowly. That success is good because it lets us run up here, not get involved in that fight, but be a lot nearer the action. In case, if we can get like up near that building, that'd be grand. Speaking of which, they're all still very occupied over there. And the demon is not the one blocking the door. I don't want an ambush stance. I do want to be out here so I can disengage and run to join the fight over there where I'm needed.
Has started.
Okay, Plague Bearer. Do your worst to them, because they kind of need it, really. Alright, alright. And we can just edge past this. Good, it wasn't a trap. Oh, bugger. We have to go the long way round. And find a trap ourselves. Delightful. Now we set up an ambush stance because it's likely to advance us up the alley towards the enemy. Bloody hell! That was a ridiculous amount of damage. And I sense their smuggler is up to no good because I still haven't seen her yet. Lady, if you wanted to just like disengage and run away, that'd be fine by me. I'm going to not hit back this round. Because we need to try and keep her alive. Yeah, let's just try not attacking her at all for a bit. In case we can get to their wagon in time. With the demon as well, I don't reckon our chances. Let's try for the one hit. That's good enough. That's good enough, we'll leave it at that. There we go. This girl with the hammers, on the other hand, needs to be put down hard and fast, and it's just not going to happen. I mean, if she can hit for 32 and we can hit for 30... Oh, that's good. Yeah, let's totally take that free disengage. I see it, and we're not getting there this turn. However, we can hopefully tie her up. Better set up the ambush stance just in case she gets up and comes back after us. So, there's a sister up here who needs to be administered to. Man, that is just... Oh no! The only person we've got who can guarantee an interception is our squishy novice.
A new round has
And
started.
we absolutely do need it as well. Okay. Oh, that's really bad. No dodge roll. Where is she on the initiative order? I don't think she's the one on initiative 38. We're on full health. Nice damage. We will not take the free disengage. And she gets up. But she's locked in... Bloody hell. She is locked in combat, but even so. The fact that recovering from stun cost her, like, enough red action points that she wasn't going to get a second attack made that a gamble worth taking. Can we keep her occupied long enough now? Possibly, but it'll be tough. Lady, you keep doing that, I'm going to have to hit you. Now, you made me do that. I didn't want to do that. I will not hit back. I should. But I'm trying to... There's a larger objective at play here. you know? Right. Shield up and pray. Okay. So we're going to pinch this, because we need it. And then she's going to run away like a little girl. Now just to be clear, she's not a little girl, she's a big girl. A big girl who can run. And who wants to win. And who gets a free dodge stance out of this at no % chance. And we're going to not hit you, lady, even though you're nasty and horrible. And you fail a stupid check, that's quite predictable. And then we want to come in here and say, hey you, get hit. At which point we will say, she will say, are you hitting on me? And we'll say, no, we're not American. We do not use that vernacular. And I just hope we haven't blocked her escape. I think we've blocked her escape with our fleeing sister. We're about to find out.
A new round has started.
Okay, so 72. I think we can drop one of them who's not their leader. Probably the one back there, who's going to probably deck the living shit out of our novice. Oh, this is going to be horrible, isn't it? Well, at least the Plague Bearer is doing a good job. Now, can we please back the F out of here? Yes, we can. And indeed should. This may be dumb. But I think the demon is holding them up long enough. Gosh, she's just brutal. Okay, so for 24, I think we can hit her. That's probably the only time, though. If I try the healing, I know it doesn't heal the caster herself, and I think our one-armed sister there is healthy enough to not need it just yet. And I think their last one is in there fighting the demon, or near it. Yeah, if we take out another one of them, they break and run, so we don't want to... Well, they could still pass. She's got quite good morale here, so let's just keep that running up. I wonder if I could drop it in the dead body to be picked up. That feels abusive, and also I don't think it's going to work. Right, can I hit you? Yes. Should I? Actually, you hit pretty hard, so probably. And then I should stop. And if we can give our flag bearer here a running support here, a shield on legs, essentially. Yeah, there we go. I think we can inch our way to victory here. It won't be easy, and we may take a casualty or two. But if it all works out really well, then good for us. Also, there's a load of warpstone over there on the right, you know, so I should be totally heading for that now. Yeah? You know, this way. No ambush stance, because we do not hit back. It's like Total Biscuit's famous "we do not pre-order," except with hitting back. One could almost say that these women are suddenly becoming very chivalrous and refuse to hit this other woman in return, even though she's really totally asking for it. We shall not strike back. We should, but we shall not. Three or four. I want to say 4 just to be on the safe side. This way I believe is quicker. We're going straight into the... yeah. 1, 2, 3, definitely 4. 4 rounds to deliver. We shall not retaliate. I don't think we can last 4 rounds against her here. Let's get her up to... you know what? Let's find out what this is. Nice! I mean, I'm probably not going to get much use out of them, but nice. So it would seem that so far things are going quite well for us. I mean, if the demon downs one of them, I'd have to revise that statement. But this is literally the hardest objective for Sixers to complete ever. I mean, it's usually only under extreme circumstances like this one that it's even possible at all for them to achieve this objective. And even saying that I might be able to achieve this objective is a bit subjective at this point. But hey, let's have that nice big piece of warpstone. Because we need every piece we can get. Okay. Even though they are above the margin... Did they lose someone to the demon? We must not strike back. Unlike the Empire in Star Wars, we must not strike back, even though she's really asking for it. When I get a chance, I'm going to check their morale. Oh, that Plague Bearer is seriously healthy. He's been taking chunks out of them. That's probably what happened. They are now below the line, yes. And, oh my goodness, the pain. But I must try. I must endeavour to get this back to my cart. My cart, no one else's. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we'll make it with one more turn. I think we're going to need 2. It's going to be really close, one way or the other. And I don't care who you're going to get or who you're going to find, the song's rubbish. You know which one. Actually, you might not. Was that too obscure? Was the very fact that I said the song not enough to give it away? One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way or a bloody hell! Well, there's the demon. Okay. Ow! Scary, nasty, horrible demon thing, and us running away now, going back to our cart. They've passed another check. That's good. I kind of want to hit her back, but it doesn't feel worth it. She always is going to pass these. It's okay. We need more parry checks. I must resist temptation. But thank you for redirecting. I will not thank you for redirecting again. You've done it enough already. And shield up. And now the all or nothing sprint. Rush to the bus stop by Will He Make It? Okay, she sees the goal. She lines up. Da 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 da. Yes! Just saying. Oh wait, no, it's in the actual chest, isn't it? Da 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 da. We win! Now batter the living smeg out of them. Doesn't matter who. Anyone will do. You'll do, love. You've been asking for this for a long time now. I should have delayed instead of parrying. I got the blue points to do it. Oh well. Fail a stupidity check. That's totally expected. Fail an all alone check. That's very bad. Fail a terror check. She doesn't even get blue points to defend herself with. Oh well, we end our turn.
A new round has started.
Come on, enemies. Have that reduced. Have that new break check. Right. We don't have the health to contribute much towards that fight, so we're just running back to the box. All the way back. Now, break check, please. You didn't make a break check. It was a new round. We need to deck the living shit out of one of you. I think that can be arranged. Yeah, go on. You asked for this, lady. That ought to do it. Whew, we are looking at some serious injuries after this one. I mean, we only lost one warband member, but many of the others were heavily injured, so minor injuries could carry over. Alright. Overall, that worked out quite nicely. We got a major victory. Anyone remember the major victory? He was great. And he totally should have won the first season of Who Wants to Be a Superhero. Because he was so much better than the guy who actually did get to win it in the end. I mean, well, yes and no. The other guy was really enthusiastic and kind of deserved to win, but Major Victory was
Blessed are the
brilliant.
triumphant, for in them shines the glory of Sigmar.
He just kept taking his cloak off, so he just kept getting dot points for that. Okay, how bad is it for the injured? I didn't put that point into toughness before this match either, or strength. I was totally going to do that, and I was going to. I have a rationality behind it, and I'll explain it afterwards. Okay, light wound. We can live with a light wound. Now, Dorothea had better get woman of the match. That's all I can say. I didn't check who it was. Lubyanka continues to be tough.
The gods are with you.
Well, she got optional objective complete, which has got to make up for something, even if she didn't get woman of the match. And the one who could be dead is coming up right now. Is she dead? No, she's not. But all that manoeuvrability, all that running around, all that climbing and jumping, yeah, I can forget that. Thanks a lot, game. Thanks a bloody lot.
New warriors are available for hire. Your warband is getting stronger.
Well, we are Warband rank 5, which means we are halfway to completing our objective. Also, I need you over there. And I need to fill this slot. Well, you're recovering. You are getting paid and getting healed up. She's good to go. We'll get her a point of strength to batter people with that hammer of hers. And a point of... ooh. Yeah, point of intelligence. Over here, Clara is doing reasonably well, but she is dumb. Yeah, that's pretty much all we can say about it, really. I hope there's no deadly matches the next day. Let's put a point there, point here, and we are good. You were going to be really good. Now, I'm going to sit on those until she's able to take part in fights again, because they might artificially inflate warband rating even though she won't be taking part. But more importantly, I can't see which skills she'll have access to. She should be better by tomorrow, and I'm just going to put this straight in there for balance purposes. And then this will go here. Paid and points. Skills. Right. With 9, the next one will be 12 or 15, so I don't think we can get all of that. The range resistance would be good, because they do get shot at quite a bit. The magic resistance would also be good, and also intelligence based. Leadership, cool-headed. I mean, she's not too shabby there. I'm probably going to be focusing her more on martial skills, to be honest, but even so. The stun resistance might be good. 2045 or 1530. So the intelligence one is better if she can qualify for it. You know what? We should give her the leadership anyway for break checks if our leader goes down. Oh, that's leadership based. Interesting. Also way beyond our budget at the moment. And we pay. And we say, miraculously against all odds, you're still alive, lady. So, strength or toughness. There are some skills that are worth taking that require toughness 15. Like veteran or resilient. With this many points left, she might not have enough to get to 15. However, if I put a point into strength to get it to 11, I'm going to put at least one more remaining physical point into toughness to get a 13. So if I put this in here for that 13 already, I might get 2 more points and be able to push for a 15. So I should absolutely do that. I should also boost that flagging alertness, and any points over 15 are a little excessive. I could go for a 9 or 10 here and then still go up to a 16 at some point. Right. Let's get that new purifier. And she can't be called Romhilda Minkwut. Just Minkwut doesn't sound even remotely imperial. We'll call her Elena Dutka. Because why not? And if I just go for a big preset 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, there, that's nice. We get some light armor, yeah. Helmet, absolutely, she'll need it. Okay. I'll go for that. Oh god. There we go. That's better. Except the sleeves down now don't match. Ooh, hello, that's not bad actually. Right. And then for the boots. That worked quite well actually. Okay. Right. And next day.
New hired swords are available.
Don't care about new hired swords, we're not allowed to take them. More importantly, no warpstone demands. When it comes, it's going to be something in the 180 to 300 range. I can't remember exactly where we are on demands, but I think we can afford to do a little more. No deadly, no deadly. We're not allowed to do the story missions either. No deadly. No deadly. No deadly. Glorious, we get to rest. So in light of that, it may be worth... No, we can't afford to train any skills. Okay, we just rest.
A new shipment has been requested.
And there's that new request. How much is it Bertha wants? 194. Okay, 12 days to go. I think we can afford now to send off some warpstone to Sigmar's Haven. Not much, mind. About that much. And then over the course of the next few matches we should be able to meet that demand fairly successfully. Right. I think it's a good time to end the episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one. Definitely more than the last one, I think, and I will look forward to seeing you all in the next one whenever that comes out. But I'm going to say bye-bye for now and cheerio!